Hello everyone and welcome to the SBI Securities morning podcast. So now let's see how the market have performed in yesterday's trade. Benchmark indices have closed on a negative note in the yesterday's session. Sensex declining by 1.01% settling at 22,012, while NSE Nifty declined by 1.08% settling at 21,817. Nifty Mid Cap 100 declined by 1.2% and Nifty Small Cap 100 declined by 1.1%. Now let's look at the 52 weeks gainers and losers. The 52 weeks gainers are Bajaj Finance, Kotak Bank, Bajaj Auto, Jubilant Foodworks, while the losers are TCS, Wipro, ITC, Tata Motors, HUL and NTPC. Now let's look at sector-wise performance. BSE IT has declined by 2.7%, BSE FMCG has declined by 2.1%, BSE Power has declined by 1.9%, BSE Healthcare has declined by 1.5%, BSE Industrials have declined by 1.2%, BSE Consumer Durable has declined by 0.7%, BSE Realty has declined by 0.7%, BSE Metal has declined by 0.6%, BSE Auto has declined by 0.4%. Now let's look at the market breadth of BSE. 1188 stocks have advanced while 2233 stocks have declined. Now let's look at the stocks that have scaled 52-week high. 18 stocks have scaled 52-week high like Crystal, Force Motors, Bharti Airtel, Linde India, Somi Conveyor Belting. While 31 stocks are trading at 52-week low like Bata India, PVR, Inox, IFL Finance, Camlin Fine Science, Hinduja Global Hospital, HUL. Now let's look at the global cues. Dow have ended on a positive note at 0.8%, Nasdaq gained 0.3%, S&P gained 0.5%. The global cues look supportive and we expect 25 to 30 points positive beginning. All eyes will be on Fed meeting outcome due tonight. Post the meeting, the Fed commentaries will be keenly watched. Now let's look at the stock-specific news. TCS, the US-based central bank selected TCS BNCS to update core technological infra. This remains positive for the stock. UltraTech Cement, the composite scheme of arrangement between Kesoram Industries and UltraTech Cement has been successfully completed, marking a significant milestone for both companies. This remains neutral for the stock. Vodafone Idea, ATC Telecom Infrastructure has requested Vodafone for conversion of 14,400 optional debentures amounting to 1,440 crores into 144 crore fully paid equity shares of Vodafone Idea. In February 2023, Vodafone issued optional convertible debentures amounting to 1,600 crore to ATC Telecom after receiving approval from the shareholders. In August 2023, the term of redemption of the first tranches of OCD amounting to 800 crore were extended by 12 months. This remains neutral to positive for the stock. Time Technoplast, the company received approval from Petroleum and Explosive Safety Organization for manufacture of high-pressure Type 4 composite cylinder for hydrogen. This remains neutral to positive for the stock. GPT Healthcare, the company reported a revenue growth of 4% amounting to 96.6 crore, while a net profit of 11.5 crore growing at 37.4% for 3Q24. This remains positive for the stock. KOICL, the company installed 4 vertical pressure filters in pellet plant unit at Mangalore with a capacity of each filter at 100 trillion per hour. This remains positive for the stock. Shakti Pumps, the board approved a QIP of 200 crore with a floor price of 1272 per share. This remains neutral to positive for the stock. Russian Decor, the company incorporated the unit Russian Modala Ply for the manufacturing and sale of plywood and allied products. This remains positive for the stock. Aurobindo Pharma, the company received USFDA approval for Mometasone Furoate Monohydrate nasal spray. This remains positive for the stock. Narayan Hudralaya, the company has approved allotment of 30,000 NCD worth rupees 300 crore on a private placement. This remains neutral for the stock. NBCC, the company subsidiary HSCC has secured a 14 crore work order for lab equipment procurement for the Himachal Pharma Testing Lab. This remains positive for the stock. Deccan Gold Mines, unit Deccan Gold Tanzania has discovered gold and lithium reserves in Tanzania, a significant step toward company strategy to diversify into critical minerals. This remains positive for the stock. IFCI, the company has approved preferential issue of equity shares of 500 crore to the government for FY24. This remains neutral to positive for the stock. Persistent System, the company acquired 100% shareholding of Persistent System UK from Iopena Group. This remains neutral for the stock. Sambardhana Motherson International, the company has announced the acquisition of 81% stake in Yachiyo four-wheeler business and 100% equity capital in Yachiyo India Manufacturing. This remains positive for the stock. Now let's look at the bulk deals. L&T Food, Abacus Asset Manager LLP bought 33.9 lakh shares amounting to 0.7% stake at rupees 162 per share. Rama Steel Tubes SKSC Securities bought 62 lakh shares amounting to 1.2% at 15.1 per share, while Share India Securities sold 62.28 lakh shares amounting to 0.5% stake at 15.15 per share. Star Health Allied Services ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund has brought 35.74 lakh shares of 0.6% stake at 540 per share. Now let's look at the insider trades. Gokul Agro Resources promoter Ritika Infracon bought 1.09 lakh shares on March 18. Bharat Wire Ropes promoter Gyan Shankar bought 2.86 lakh shares on March 13. Star Cement promoter Prem Kumar Bhajanka bought 24,801 shares on March 15. Now let's look at the trading tweaks. The X-record bonus were issued for Dani Hotel, Pesalo Digital. X-record buyback was issued for Dwarika Sugar Industries. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.